lots of food still.
Hi APC friends, this is Mrs. Frew and her great neighbors, the Shearings. Mr. Shearing, the tall one, is checking to make sure that they still have some food. And it is handy as a smoker. What does the smoker do, Evan?
It will make the bees not like mad.
Okay, so it calms down the bees. And there's Penny up there. Right beside Penny is a solar powered panel that is powering the camera so their grandparents can keep an eye on the bees while they're safely at home. Evan gave me a great fact today about honeybees if you look at the sign. Fact 1, the girl bees kick the boy bees out of the hive in the winter. Can you imagine that? So Mr. Shearing is doing some work. He's taking off the top of the hive. Notice that the Shearings all have protective clothing on, so they're being super safe about what they do. We have to tell the bees, just relax. We're okay. You notice how the bees are flying up and around? Penny and Evan told me that they fly up and go around the hive and fly around it so they remember how to come back to their hive. Now that smoke doesn't hurt them.
This is some food there. It's a food patty.
There's a food patty
They're all
up
nibbling
there.
at it.
And they're all nibbling at it, he said?
Yep. Near the sign, you can see a white container that has sugar water in it, which is kind of like their food.
Okay. Another reason Mr. Shearing did this today is because it's warmer and more bees are coming out of the hive today. If you hear two dogs, those are Mrs. Frew's dogs. They're misbehaved. You notice that Mr. Shearing has special tools that he's using.
Do you want me to get it close up? So
Penny's going to take the iPad close up because she has protective gear on. Thanks, Penny.
So I'm trying to get to is the queen cage, which is over here. Queen should be out by now. Okay, I'm going to take one of them out, one of the frames out so you can see what they've been working on, and then we're going to close it all up. Now they all work, and there's the queen right there. Can't believe I spotted her right away. So she's working, they're making hives or cells for the to put babies in. And they're just working like crazy. Good. I was happy to see that the queen is out of her cage, so she's been accepted by everyone. They say, this is a good queen. And I'm going to bottle them back up here, because they don't like having their home torn apart so much, for some reason. It's all good news though. Okay.
There you go, it'll be on your head. I know. Me too.
Sugar water. I'm drowning some bees, which I didn't mean to do. Say to the bees. I'm good. There. Stop getting in it, you guys. Okay.
Do you notice how safe Mr. Shearing's being? He's putting everything back so that the bees feel like they're back at home. Penny and Evan still have their suits on.
This is just a protective coating that was on here that I forgot to take off.
So, see, Mr. Shearing saw something. He was resilient, just took his time, and he's pulling it off now. Now, is this something you should try at home? Probably not. Mr. Shearing's been studying about this for a long time. He used to do it when he was a little guy, and he has some experience with this. Ask your grown-ups or your grandparents. Maybe they did this when they were little. He's going to tell the bees right now it's okay. And he's putting the lid right back on. Notice how he puts it on catty corner. And then he goes and he fixes it straight. Doesn't want to hurt any bees in the process. And notice what else Mr. Shearing's doing. He's cleaning up after himself. So when you're done making or you do anything, you make sure you clean up. Thanks, Shearings. We'll be back tomorrow. Give us a thumbs up there. Thank you, everybody.